ammunition I'm gonna put on this damn mail when we go live. Oh,
Okay.
hey, family. Y'all hear us now. I ain't know y'all heard us. Man, Lisa.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. This is a mess.
cause I went in yesterday, but I didn't get the chance to think about everything. And when
Right.
you had sent me that email, that gave me a chance to do more homework when I got off last night. And
Okay.
that's why I sent you that thing about the mayor. Now, for people who don't understand where I'm going to go, I've been watching the TV and I've been seeing this coon ass mayor talk about, oh no, don't blame all white people. This was
Oh,
just an isolated incident, and
oh my
people of
goodness.
people of color and minorities. No, this coon ass nigga Brownie. So I started doing some research on him because when I heard him talking like that, I knew something was wrong. And the first thing that I remember paying attention to, you remember in 2008, it was a black female officer who tried to stop a white officer from using a chokehold.
Yeah.
And
I remember
she
that.
was fired, remember?
Yep.
That's Buffalo.
Oh, well, there you go. Enough said.
Now this mayor sitting up here talking this shit about, the police was supposed to, is here to protect and this, that, and the third. Remember, that mayor was also the mayor in Buffalo when those cops pushed that Italian white man down who was protesting for George Floyd and
Yeah.
cracked
And
his skull.
they're the same ones. I believe, didn't Daniel Prude get killed up there by them cops? Remember, he was nude and they put a bag over his head
Head, yep,
and they killed him. And that was Buffalo.
yeah. And all of this was on the mayor's watch. And for what I've been hearing, that a lot of black activists have been calling the mayor out for. Now, listen to this. They said that the mayor talks about the police union, but he didn't take into account some of the things he did. Now, here you go. Setting up police checkpoints in black neighborhoods,
Yeah,
which
that sounds typical.
which was discontinued after they constitutionally challenged it in a lawsuit. Then
Wow.
raising revenue for his administration, he targeted motorists in those same neighborhoods. Basically,
Wow.
y'all know, putting up speed cams and shit like that. Then he created a special unit with a reputation for police brutality and a disregard for the Fourth Amendment.
Yeah.
And in the
Yeah.
last past 3 years alone, Buffalo police have killed. Now, this is what the nation says. I don't say that. 4 young men of color. When I got to looking at the young men of color, one of them is like a black Hispanic and the other one are two blacks.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
he's been the mayor overseeing white supremacy and injustice being done to black people in Buffalo for a long time. Cause
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah, and somebody brought up the black police chief. Having a black police chief has never been of any benefit to us. It doesn't matter. You still got what, white supremacists going out here shooting people, even with a black police chief. That don't matter.
You
I
know,
mean, even those cops are really not with us at all.
yeah. Why are y'all bringing that up? You mean like we had one in Ferguson?
Yeah, we had several of them.
Yeah,
If
we
you
had a
remember
lot.
Dallas, where both of them, John was
John
killed.
was
That
that
was
was
that
the
was a black
black
female
chief.
police chief. Yep.
Yeah, y'all need to stop that shit. Now,
Yeah, that ain't make no difference. It don't help us. Justin, thank you so much for the super sticker. Now, I'm gonna go off a little bit because I want to tell y'all about something that I noticed. Now, in
mhm,
the news, I have been noticing they've been harping on the electricity in America, California, and across the US. And I said, well, what's going on? And they were bringing it up here where I live. The power, the
mhm.
electricity, the electricity. I said, okay, something is up. Here's what's up, y'all. I went and had to do some digging. So this is going to even impact you, even if you're not in my state. Now, the oldest power lines in America go all the way back to the 1880s. And those power lines are still being used. And most of the power grids that were built in the country were built in the 50s and 60s. All right. You still with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
The life expectancy of the average power grid in America is 50 years. This is why they're now running around here talk about, oh, one more storm and some of these areas may be out for years. Or some of them may be out for several months before we can get you back on. That's why. The power grids in this country are past their life expectancy. And I said, why don't you just come out and tell people this? Instead of putting all these stories out talking about power shortage and and then these grid operators are all being vocal. That's the only reason why this is coming out in the news now. So they're letting you know it can be a fire, it could be a hurricane coming through, tornadoes, power may go out, and they may not get you back
Oh
on
my goodness.
at all. And instead of being upfront with the people, they're just putting putting tidbits in the story. And I went to look up the transformers. 70% of the transformers in America are more than 25 years old. And see, over the years, they have not done maintenance or updated these systems. They just been running the hell out of these grids, and they haven't done any, just maintenance and general repair on them. They just keep running them. And that's the problem. So I just want y'all to be aware, because they're buzzing a lot about power in this country, and they're not doing it for no reason. But let's get back to the shooting. LVZ, did you see the arraignment was this morning and he pled not guilty? Did you see that?
No, he pled
Okay,
not
well, hold
guilty.
on. I got the video. I'm going to show it to you. I got CNN.
Okay.
Let's see. I have that. Yeah,
Oh, and real quick, let me say something, Lisa.
yeah, go ahead.
Y'all do not, I repeat, do not send or look at that damn video of our brothers and sisters being murdered by this white supremacist.
Yes.
The reason his fucking ass recorded it was so that it could be viewed. The reason that social media is letting that stay up is so you can keep looking at the murder of your brothers and sisters. Do not pass that. I don't know what type of macabre shit
But
some of y'all are on.
but this is so funny. I put a video up a few weeks ago and I was told that it was not suitable. Now, the video was a black man that was approached by police in a supermarket, and he was accused of stealing, and he wasn't stealing. They said that video was violent. But a video of our people getting killed, that can stay up.
Forever,
You
Lisa.
see these dirty animals that are
I got
running
a
this
Hey
shit.
Lisa, I got a better one that's even closer. Remember that video I put up with a white supremacist dude that said he was gonna hit my car and I stepped to him?
Yes.
Remember they took my fucking channel down and said that was violence and bullying.
Yeah.
All I did was said something to that crap.
Well, yeah. I mean, you were in that video. You were defending yourself.
Right.
So
So
no, you have the right to do that.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling people, stop sharing these fucking videos. It's nothing. Look, somebody try to say, well, they need to show it so people can see the truth. I'm trying
No,
to.
no, 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 no. We don't need to see no truth like that. Get the hell
That's
out
what
of
I.
here. You
That's
just
what I
making up
told him.
some excuse. So,
That's what I told
just
him.
to
I
look at
said.
all that damn violence.
That's what I told him. I said, God damn it, we see black people getting shot down all the time. We don't need to see this no more.
Now, they flagged that video, y'all, but you can pull up police shootings going back several years, and not only can you watch that video, it don't have no restrictions on it. Even children can come out and watch them videos. Though it's okay to keep those videos up. But if a black man is in the store defending himself against cops that are trying to accuse him of stealing, that is inappropriate and shouldn't be up.
Yeah, somebody time out that person that said we should watch it to learn how to defend ourselves. Somebody in the chat room, please get them. Time that asshole out. Cause
Rock them.
Cause if that motherfucker needs to look at other people getting shot to know how to defend themselves,
and on top of that, you're a grown person.
Right. If that's what
worse.
you need, if that's what you need, this conversation ain't for you. You need to go somewhere else. So somebody, please get that asshole out of the chat room.
CH464, thank you so much for the super sticker. Yeah. Okay. Let me share my screen because I want y'all to see. He was arraigned this morning and pled not guilty. It's a CNN video. All right.
Breaking news, the suspect accused of gunning down 10 people at a supermarket in Buffalo faces a judge. Why authorities say they believe this was a racist hate crime. Good evening, I'm Jessica Moore. 13 people in total were shot inside that grocery store. Police tell us 11 of the victims are African American, 2 are white. This all unfolding at a store in a predominantly black neighborhood in Buffalo. CBS 2's Leah Mishkin has been following the developments all evening. She's live in the newsroom with the latest. Leah?
Jessica, Buffalo's police commissioner says the 18-year-old suspect traveled hours to commit this attack. The FBI says it's investigating this as a racially motivated hate crime. New video shows the 18-year-old suspect Peyton Gendron in court. The Conklin, New York resident arraigned on first-degree murder pled not guilty.
Carries with it a sentence of life without parole. We are now investigating terrorism charges, other murder charges, along with working with our partners in the federal government so that they can perhaps file charges as well.
Oh, my God. The scene unfolded around 2:30 Saturday afternoon. Buffalo's police commissioner says the suspect was wearing armored tactical gear when he arrived at the supermarket on Jefferson Avenue.
The individual exited his car and engaged 4 individuals. He shot 4 people in the parking lot.
The suspect, police say, made his way inside the store.
He was doing this when I seen him because you can see inside the store. And so I saw him doing this, and I'm like, I don't got a phone on me. So I'm like, I'm screaming, somebody call the police.
Shooting a total of 13 people, according to Buffalo police, the majority of the victims doing their Saturday grocery shopping.
This is the worst nightmare that any community can face. The depth of pain that families are feeling and that all of us are feeling right now cannot even be explained.
Buffalo's police commissioner says a total of 10 people died, including a security guard who was a retired Buffalo police officer being hailed a hero for his actions.
Engaged the suspect, fired multiple shots, struck the suspect, but because he had heavily armored plating on, that bullet had no round. The suspect engaged our retired officer, and he was ultimately shot and deceased at the scene.
Governor Kathy Hochul, who arrived in Buffalo Saturday evening, calling the suspect a white supremacist.
Who has engaged in an act of terrorism and will be prosecuted as such.
Out of the 13 victims, 11 are African American, 2 are white. This was pure evil. It was straight up racially motivated hate crime from somebody outside of our community, outside of the city of good neighbors, as the mayor said, coming into our community and trying to inflict that evil upon us.
And the NYPD says out of caution, they have increased patrol at various locations. Jessica.
Leah, thank you.
All right, y'all. You know what? Let me just say this, and I'm going to ask for your comment too, LVZ. America created this culture, y'all. They created a culture of no accountability. And now that this thing have spiraled out of control, they want to know why. And I want to say this, and I want your opinion too. Many of these young white people are being radicalized at home. They're not getting radicalized in no damn groups or no clan or nothing. They are getting radicalized right there at their homes. And that's why we're seeing these school kids go to school with belts talking about they gonna whip a black person. They getting this mess from their parents, y'all. This ain't coming from no neo-Nazi group or nothing. They're getting that from home. But go ahead, LBZ. Tell me what you think.
And that's why they keep harping on him. 18. He's just 18. Well, bitch, Dylan Roof was 19. Bitch, Nicholas Cruz was 19. Bitch, all them motherfuckers in Vada, Texas was under 18. And them motherfuckers was in blackface talking about lynch and nigga day. The fact of the matter is, it go just like you said, Lisa. This shit is homeschooled. That's why they like homeschooling. What the fuck? Why you Negroes is sitting up here talking about teaching your kid some old stupid shit. They teaching their kids about how you the enemy and how you sucking up everything, every piece of resource that they stole, and you trying to take it back. You better start grooming your kids to understand who the fucking enemy is.
That's right.
And I'm sick of people saying this. Well, how come none of the gangbangers with their guns, why they ain't show up? Nigga, who knew that this white boy was gonna show up better than the government? The government knew this white boy was gonna show up. He typed a motherfucking 106-page manifesto on the internet. I'm quite sure they saw it.
Now, thank you, LVZ. Let me just stop you right there. Why is it that we get monitored, myself, LVZ, and others, we get monitored over every damn thing we do on social media, but some asshole white supremacist can put a long manifesto out here and they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing.
Here go another one, Lisa. How come if me and Lisa put up a meme calling somebody a coon, I'm either flagged, I'm took off Facebook, I'm took off Twitter, all that shit. But white people been using Pepe the Frog and committing massacres, and that's just a joke.
Yes. And you see that Pepe the Frog all over YouTube. A couple of times they were in my comment section, you know?
Yeah.
And they don't do nothing about it. But if I put up a video of a black man saying he's innocent and didn't rob a store, that should be flagged. That one, no, that's not advertiser friendly. Okay. I mean, this is ridiculous. The Only Lioness, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for this show. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could say this is the last time we're going to see this, but we know it isn't. It isn't. The only thing I'm saddened about, I wish more of those brothers and sisters were armed in the store. You know, our people still walk around in areas even where they got where you can carry a gun, and we're still walking around unarmed in this very violent and dangerous country.
Right. And Negroes, stop walking around talking about they gonna use this to come after the Second Amendment. Bitch, nigga, you don't have no rights. You don't have no Second Amendment rights.
That Constitution was written for them.
For them. And stop talking this stupid shit to our people. Go get you a concealed carry. Whether you got a concealed carry or not, it's illegal for you to have it.
Orlando Castile was a legal gun carrier and he was still taken out.
Thank
For
you, sir.
us, it don't make any difference. It really don't. And we need to be real about that. You can be illegal. You could have registered the gun. What's that young man, LVZ, that was sleeping on his couch and the cops came in there? He was a legal gun carrier and they killed that dude right there on his sofa. And he was legal. So for us, it is just your blackness makes you dangerous in this country. You are a threat. This is what we need to be teaching our kids. We are the enemy. That's how they're going to always see you. It doesn't matter. Whether you got the gun legally, illegally, you are the enemy. Thank you, Amir Locke. Thank you. He was legal.
Right. So
Okay.
stop saying this goofy shit.
In fact, they said he had police officers in his family and he consulted with his relatives before he went out and got his gun because he wanted to make sure he was doing everything right, and he still ended up dead.
Shit, Candace Owens.
Go ahead, LVZ. Go ahead.
Somebody said, what Candace Owens got to say now? Candace Owens said that why they ain't say nothing about the black guy who ran over white people. So don't ask Candace, or Candace Owens will find a way to blame black people.
Yes,
what I was gonna say, Lisa, is stop saying go get a concealed carry license. Just tell people the real truth. Nigga, go get you a gun and be prepared to go to jail if you have to use it. That's just it. Okay.
Yeah.
Be
And
prepared to go to jail.
and stop acting like these folks are not making us their enemy.
Exactly.
And we are at war. We've been at war for centuries now.
Right. And just like some dumbass who just came in there, that's why I blocked your stupid ass, kind of, man. When you talk about some bullshit, if it was a black person, what set you from? Well, nigga, that's never happened to me
Well,
a
it
day
wasn't
in my
a
life.
black person. It
Right.
wasn't. We ain't talking in hypotheticals. We're
Exactly.
talking in reality. So get out of here with that crap.
Yeah, you doing it. Matter of fact, if we gonna do it that way, motherfucker, if it was a black man who pulled up in a parking lot with rifles and fatigues, the nigga would have got shot for his legs got out the car.
Right.
His legs wouldn't even got to hang out the car for it. They'd have riddled that nigga with bullets. They killing black people for walking around with wallets. This cracker got to get out in the middle of a motherfucking broad day in a parking lot in a shopping center, targeting nothing but women in fatigues, a Kevlar vest, and a helmet with a rifle.
I looked at the victims. He kind of did a Dylan Roof. Quite a few of those women were up in age. You could look at them. Those were not young women that he shot. I saw some of the pictures this morning. So y'all, they're cowards. They're looking for soft targets. And stop teaching your kids that they're going to go out here in the world and nothing ain't going to happen. Plenty is happening to our children.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not about sending them out and trying to put on this kumbaya stuff, because there is no kumbaya. We are on our own. Nobody got our back. And you looking at something like this, you think Congress and Joe Biden and them are going to bring up that crime bill? They're going to act like it never was there. They're not going to bring up no protections like us. They gave the Asians protection without any effort. But here we are, we're sitting targets, but see, they want us like this. Just understand, they want us like this.
Right. And all you bitch niggas sitting up here ain't got nothing but time to focus on. Where was the gangbangers at? Nigga, where was you at then? Where was you at? You wasn't there, the gangbangers wasn't there. The only people who really should have been there was the motherfuckers who normally patrol the neighborhood locking up black people. Why weren't they there?
No, see, they worried about some black dude in his driveway washing his car. It ain't posing no threat to the community. They'd rather zero in on that. Cosmic Dream 1990, thank you for the super chat. Please pray for my coworker. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So you lost a coworker in shooting. She went into labor early because of this. Reminds me of Dylan Roof shooting in my home state. Yeah, well, special prayer for her. The shooter was after 2000, Terror Homemade. He was born in 2003, June 20th, 2003. Thank you so much for that. Cinnamon Star 808. Mark Bruce Wayne Brown, thank you for the super chat. Exactly. Now they're going after rappers with RICO charges in their lyrics, but won't go after their own. And they, yes. In fact, there are a lot of rock and roll music with racist lyrics in it. I know LVZ already know this.
Mm-hmm.
and they don't ever touch them. They don't ever touch them. So don't try to act like rappers are the only ones that got those kind of lyrics. That's a bold-faced lie. Brian, thank you for the super sticker. Yeah. Micah Blankenship, thank you for the super sticker. No, I mean, look, they have all kinds of races. You could even go out there and even type rock and roll music with racist lyrics, and it'll show you a whole bunch of these artists out there. And I watched, somebody had sent me a clip that I watched a couple of years ago, LVZ, and y'all probably can find this. Eric Clapton was live in concert and said he don't want no N-words at his concert. Okay? He was live on stage using the N-word multiple times.
Oh yeah.
So don't try to come at us like only rappers are saying anything that might be derogatory. Y'all have long been talking racist at these concerts, putting that mess in your music. I don't want to hear it. Capricorn Girl, the KKK need RICO charges. Many of them do. Many of them do. How about some of these damn politicians? How about these politicians that are putting out racist emails, and these cops that are online on social media right now putting up racist memes and everything? Go after them. Cosmic Dream 1990. She lost a family member in this shooting. Wow. I'm so sorry. Sorry for the typo. Well, my prayers to her. What a terrible thing to happen.
Hey, dude, you said we the only one, we focused on each other. Ain't that what you was doing when you was just talking about black people, talking about what set they from? You was focused on black people instead of being focused on the white supremacist murderer. So kind of, man, don't be a hypocrite. Shut the fuck up and learn something, please.
You know, why is it that I'm glad you brought that up, LVT. Why is it that anytime something happens to us, there's always somebody among us that always want to give a black example of what they did? What's up with that? Why can't you stay focused on the subject? I'm not up here talking about any situation. I'm talking about the shooting that happened yesterday. All this other stuff, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Nobody in here talking about gangbangers and shit like that.
Yeah,
you talking about
gangbangers.
Right. Y'all motherfuckers bad as the white man.
You want to talk about gangbangers, but you don't want to focus on a situation that just happened less than 24 hours ago. And we've been dealing with this situation now for centuries, but you want to go to gangbangers. Well, if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to get off of my live stream, go set up your own and spend your time talking about gangbangers. I'm talking about what happened yesterday.
Right.
Mike, Malice, John, thank you so much for the super sticker. In that case, Sucker Carlson need to RICO. Yes, Tucker Carlson. Yeah, he's always on his Fox News show talking all kinds of crap. Yes, I agree with that. RICO charges for him, right?
Yeah, Fox News should get RICO charges.
Yeah, Fox News in general. That's very true. But I'll be damned, that happens every time. If I talk about LVZ, if I talk about the low birth rate, here comes some Negro. Well, black people is struggling too. I'm like, oh my God, it never fails. Or if something happens to one of our children, well, what about the black guy that did blah, blah, blah? I'm like, oh my God, our people got that problem real bad.
Yeah.
Y'all got that problem real bad.
No bullshit. They always want to bring up, they want to try to find some black equivalent to what the motherfucking devil doing. Nah, ain't no black equivalent. It is what it damn is.
Mark Biz 33, thank you for the super chat. WS metal bands toured the country. Yes, and they use a lot of racist lyrics in their songs. See, I know what I'm talking, because I've heard this stuff. I've heard this stuff from childhood all the way to adulthood.
Me too. I heard,
So,
shoot.
no, you don't, no, don't even try. It's just rappers doing this. That's a bold-faced lie.
But for Guns N' Roses was gonna get their ass whooped in every town for using nigga in one of their songs.
I mean, that's always the case. But I'll be damned if there's always one of us coming up to tell us what some black person did.
Yeah, or why ain't some, or where was, look, or where was other black people at? Nigga, where was you at? Where, since you want some other black person to be this superhero because you got a problem with whatever they do, we're not even talking about those black people right now. But since you got such a problem, since you want a black person to be the hero, why wasn't you there to save?
Thank you, Donna, for the super chat. Much love to you too. Yeah,
Shit,
I mean, yeah, the Stockholm syndrome is like off the charts. But LVZ, what do you think about him pleading not guilty?
This is just another tactic to fuck with us as people. It was just to fuck with black people. I mean, it's clear. You're on videotape. You videotape.
You live streamed it. Right. He live streamed it. So if it wasn't you, then who the hell was it?
That's what I'm saying.
He's the one that turned on the live stream.
Exactly. So he's doing that just to get a rise. That's just one more knife in the wound.
Yes.
That's all that is.
Now, Master H, thank you for the super chat. Those types are scared of white supremacy. Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. When you see our people doing that, that's exactly what it is. Well, no. Let's not focus on them. Let's focus on these Negroes over here. Yeah, they're white. They're scared of white supremacists. You're exactly right.
Thank you. Thank you. And they scared of other black people too. So their best way, the way to even up both problems, they ain't about to fight white supremacy, and they ain't about to kick these niggas out the neighborhood that's doing wrong. So what you do is you pit them both against each other. Now both problems can eliminate each other. It's just you a coward. You a coward. I live in the neighborhood.
That's what it is.
Right. Because I live in the neighborhood and you don't hear me crying every, man, we the gangbangers, them niggas got all them guns.
And let me ask you this. When have gangbangers run around saving everybody in the community?
In the community. Why you waiting for that
question? When have you seen an instance where gangbangers run around and save people in the community?
Don't worry. We'll wait.
On something totally different.
Right. That's like asking the rapist, why don't he go defend women's rights? What the fuck are you doing? Why ain't that rapist?
Give us one instance where gangbangers in a community been running around saving people. Give us one instance.
Right.
And the rebellious one, war has arrived. They want us all dead. Thank you for the super chat. Shay, chosen one, thank you for the super sticker. Come on, y'all. You never seen gangbangers do that, so I don't even know why you're bringing that up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to lie to you. I've had gang members in my damn family. Okay, you know how they ended up at the end of the day? Dead. That's where they are, in the graveyard. I had several of them that were in gangs. Come on, man.
Hey, these motherfuckers trying to survive the next day, and now you want them to come be some paragon of virtue and our superhero. The fuck out of here.
Yeah, right. And gangbangers don't have that kind of reputation of jumping in there and showing up like on the scene like Rambo. They don't have no reputation of doing that. So why are you even talking like that?
Talking like that. Hey. And somebody just said that in the chat. I said that yesterday, Lisa. I'm gonna say it again here. He must not make it to trial. He must not. If anybody can hear this inside them walls, he must not make it to court.
Mhm. Well, you know what, LVZ, they probably got them isolated somewhere in there. They know they can't put them out in Gen Pop.
Yeah, they can't put him in general population because it is people that think like me. But he must not make it to court, y'all. If you can find a way to get to him, get to him. Get at him.
Yeah.
Just like that brother whooped the shit out Dylan Roof.
You know what? You thank you for bringing that up. Let me see if I can go back to this person. Niobe of Zion. She wrote the live stream was modern day lynching postcard. Exactly.
Thank you.
He wanted, that's why he put it on 8chan and places like that where white supremacists hang out so that they can review it and put the shit on loop and keep watching it over and over.
Yes, so they can have it in infamy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was mad at somebody.
That's why they don't flag or do anything about the police shootings. You can see all of them from start to finish for when the black guy is with the cops and then he's dead. That's why. It's the same thing.
So they can relive it. Y'all think about how they showed you how many times Mike Brown's body was laid out there for 6 hours.
Yes.
Think how they showed you how
had the nerve a few years later said, we know we made a mistake. No, you didn't make a mistake. That was a deliberate act. That was a deliberate act. See, when they make you watch the police shootings and stuff, all that is a warning to us. This could happen to you other niggas too. That's all that is.
Right.
It's just all a warning to us and entertainment for them.
Right, Michelle. Snuff films. That's what. Remember, white people are the ones that made snuff films famous. We would not know snuff films if it wasn't for white people. Black people normally don't want to see shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you young new ass niggas that's passing this around on the internet, you niggas need to know you acting more like a white supremacist than a black person. You should not want to see the murder of your people. And no, looking at that shit don't make it no more realer. We know what the fuck happened. I don't need to see a lynching to know a nigga was hung.
Exactly. And you know, you just remember when you want to sit and watch, that's somebody's mother, somebody's father, somebody's daughter that you're watch getting murdered, somebody's son, somebody's dad. You know, no, I'm not.
I texted that to somebody this morning, Lisa. I said, I try to look at the fact that that's somebody's mother or son or daughter or whatever. How would you like to relive their death with some idiot looking at it like entertainment?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So no.
Look, I worked on these jobs and I remember police shootings when I was still actively working out here. When that subject come up, just look up at the smiles on their faces. They'll smile and then sit there and tell you, well, I agree with the police with a big old smile on their face because that's amusing to them. That's why you can talk about the death of a black person and it puts a smile on their faces. I've seen it way too many times. Young 10 again, nobody wants to believe we are behind enemy lines. We sure are. Thank you for the super chat.
Mm-hmm.
We sure are. You know,
man, we've been saying we need to go at these social media platforms, sue them and boycott them and shit. Cause look how they dehumanize us, man.
Right.
They won't let you watch a dog get killed the way we get killed.
Sure won't.
How many videos of Michael Vick killing a dog do they got? If they had the video, they wouldn't show the shit. They'd only show it to show you that Michael Vick is a vicious bastard. I bet you that's the only reason they would show it to you. They wouldn't want you to relive seeing a dog killed.
My dad was still alive when that was going on. And you know what? One white woman was trying to talk to him one day when he went for his radiation treatment. He had cancer. And my dad looked at her and said, how come y'all go on and on about a dog getting killed, but black men are out here getting blown away by cops and y'all don't even talk about that as much? She shut up after that.
He shut up and said, "Well, let me take your vitals, sir."
Mm-hmm. He told him, he said, all this yapping about dogs. Man, please. Man, yeah. See, my dad grew up in the cockfighting era down there in the South. So he don't feel nothing about no dogs
No
and all that
dogs
stuff. He
fighting.
don't
That's
feel
what
that.
they do.
And y'all know how many, you know, and LVZ, you know this. I grew up in the hood. You know how many dog fights I saw in my lifetime?
Thank you. I was about to say,
They used to have dog fights sometimes once a week in the middle of the damn street.
in street. And that's what I was about to say, Lisa. That's what make me so mad about the Michael Vick joint. They kept trying to say it's a Southern tradition. I said, well,
No, it
motherfucker.
isn't. I saw that shit in Philly in the hood when I was
Right,
growing up.
I was about to say, just because Southwest has South in the name, I live in DC. Niggas was fighting dogs in an alley.
Yes. Well, they were doing it in broad daylight in the damn streets on where I grew up in the hood. And they seemed like it used to be a dog fight once a week. I kid y'all not. Sometimes it would be more than that. It was that often. Shoot, I got ran down and almost bitten by a dog. It was me and a couple of my friends. We were outside. You know how little girls are. We want to dress up in our mother's dress and old shoes and stuff. Well, we were playing dress up and pretending like we were grown women with our mother old dresses on. And a dog came after us. LVZ, I ran up the stoop and I just made it in the door. He nipped the back of the dress. He almost got me.
Motherfucker.
This was a German Shepherd. He almost got my ass.
I believe some white people saw y'all playing and let that motherfucker go.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I mean, I had one come after my ass. I mean, them dogs in the hood, some of them ain't right and really shouldn't be on the streets. But hey, that's the way it is. That's what you live around when you growing up in that kind of environment.
Right, man.
We had one LVZ that used to run after cars. Every time a car came down the street, that dog came taking off after the car. We had a dog chaser.
One of them retarded ass dogs.
Yeah, he was retarded. He was a fat retard. He was fat and retarded. He was fat and he looked like a golden retriever mix, and he was short, stubby, and he had a lot of weight on him. But every time a car came down the street, he went after the car.
Crazy.
He was a car chaser. But yeah, you know, my condolences to the family, and I'm sure we're going to hear from the family members in the coming day. I can only pray we don't hear that "I forgive you" stuff. I pray that don't come out
I can't hear that.
now.
I can't hear that right now. I can't hear that shit right now. Don't forgive no damn body.
Yes.
And the fact that motherfuckers get more, people get more protection than we get is the worst. Look, like Jason Black said.
Look, the Asians got the crime bill, but who is getting hit with all the shootings?
Right. I was about to say, you know what's so funny?
We're in the news every week for a shooting, and we're being the one shot, but the Asians got the crime bill.
They punched the Asian lady and it became an Asian hate bill. They're shooting us and we can't get shit.
Right. Right.
They are shooting us.
You notice over the last 24 hours, they're not even saying, you know what, we're gonna revisit the crime bill. We're gonna do something about this. You notice they're not saying nothing. Once the George Floyd bill was voted down, you ain't heard another word about it. And that right there should prove to all of our people in the community, they are not interested in us being protected. They're not interested in it.
Y'all, we got to stick together. All we got is each other. And from now on, man, we gotta stop being so, willy-nilly and so free. We gotta start questioning white people when they in our vicinity. Be like, hold up, man, fuck you doing around here? Who you know around here? Nah, I don't trust you, man. Y'all watch that motherfucker, cause fuck you come all the way over here for to deal with us. You don't deal with us no other time. Now you want to come here and deal with us. I don't trust you. And then we got people all on TV talking about, now I don't want black people to blame all white people because two white people got shot.
Why? Wait. Whenever crimes take place in our community, don't they blame all of us?
Yeah.
Don't they blame all of us? But don't do that to them. Nah. What did Muhammad Ali say? If I'm in a pit full of snakes, I don't have time to find the ones that are good or the ones that would bite me. I don't trust none of them, right?
Right. I ain't got time to see who got the venom set.
Right. So that's how I see it. You know, that's how I'm going to see it. That's the way I'm going to see it. Plain and simple. Master H, thank you again for the super chat. They don't give a F. And many more of us need to start not giving an F. Oh, honey, I stopped giving an F. I can't remember. It's been so long. It's been that long. Yes. But LVZ.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna hear about his family? You know how when something go down with us, don't they always say, where's the father?
That's the problem right here that's bothering me right here, right? So they tried to call him a lone wolf, but they keep complaining about he 18. Now, this is one problem with this lone wolf theory. Where do 18-year-olds get enough money to buy bulletproof vests, AR-15s, unlimited rounds, and they said a small arsenal in his car? Now, if you're 18 years old, do you got that kind of money?
His mom and dad do.
But nobody's talking about that.
Right. Don't they always ask where are the parents when one of our men or women are out here, especially if they're underage? Where's the parents? How come they're not asking about his parents?
Because them motherfuckers work at the news.
Yeah, trust me, they're the ones that radicalized him.
Exactly. Or you gonna find out somebody a cop.
Yeah, or FBI or some parent works for one of these agencies, these ABC agencies. Sweet Apple, thank you for the super chat. I always listen, and now I want to make sure I support. Thank you for what you do. Thank you so much, Sweet Apple. I appreciate that.
Right. This is some bullshit, y'all, because, man, I was looking at it, I said, man, on so many ways, they fucking with us right now. For the news come on, they put these punk-ass police up here. Now, I said, I like that they initially called it a hate crime. But what they refused to talk about was, hey, dude, y'all constantly patrolling our neighborhoods. How come y'all weren't conveniently around this time?
Right. And LVZ, don't lose sight of the fact that when they're dealing with us, they go overboard. They're throwing you on the ground. They're putting canines on you. There was an incident here in New Jersey at a nightclub, and all this black guy did was talk back to the security guard, and he put a dog on him. How come y'all don't do that when it's a mass shooter? Where's the canines? How come y'all didn't slam him all over the ground and putting guns up in the back of his head and everything? How come y'all ain't do that with him? But when you're dealing with an unarmed black man, all of a sudden you going all overboard, pulling guns and everything and shooting
64
black
shots
men with their hands. Yeah, black man can have his hands up in the air and you still kill him.
Right.
But somebody that just shot at 13 people, killing 10 of them, y'all just kindly walk him out. Y'all walk him out like he was just a shoplifter.
Let's do the converse, Lisa. Michael Johnson, he shoots 6 cops. He's held down. He's not shooting all of the public. He's just shooting the police. He's held down in a garage. They used a robot and a bomb.
A robot. You know what? That's cowardly. So all of those cops were too scared to go in there after him. You send in a robot. You know, but see, that's what we're talking about. I have seen them put canines on black men and they didn't commit any crime, didn't rob nobody, didn't harm anybody, but they got a canine chewing up their arm and leg. But this dude really did kill somebody. They seem to don't know what the canine unit is now, and they sure didn't put no dogs on him, and they didn't do all that stuff, all that extra stuff they always do with us. He got treated better than shoplifters.
Lisa, right, Lisa, they burned Christopher Dorner to death.
They sure did.
But they didn't, I mean, come on, y'all, Gavin Long, they shot that man down in a hail of bullets. I'm just saying, how come, like y'all saying in the chat room, how come whenever a white person can kill 87 people and come in unscathed? No, look, if a black dude did that, if he didn't get killed, he not taking no mugshot with no marks on his face.
Sure isn't.
It's not a mark on that boy. That boy clean enough to go to the church on Easter. You can just put a shirt on him. Just put a shirt on him. He can go right to church on Easter.
You know, this is what they do. This is what they do. You know, but the next time a black guy is walking down the street and Karen calls the police, they gonna come out with guns drawn.
Yeah, we got that cracker out of here. We got that devil worshiping cracker out of there, y'all. I seen them in there talking about they didn't do nothing. Now, talk about they didn't do nothing wrong. Sure, motherfucker, let me explain this to you. You killed 10 people grocery shopping. You mean to tell? Oh, so he knew that those black people were he shot mostly women, you piece of shit.
Yes, he sure did. Older women.
See, what we have to understand is, y'all, don't be bothered by the trolls. This is just the white man in all his glory and his nature being the devil that we always said he was.
And he's in his last leg in America. Look, he can't even get his country back to 2019 level. He's been struggling and fumbling and falling the whole way. He can't get this country back the way he wanted. And that's bothering the hell out of him too.
Think about it, y'all. Their best chance for survival was a fucking moron. Donald Trump was their best chance for survival.
Ooh, that's bad.
If you really think about it, they think that their best, for real, don't they all basically say that their best chance for survival was a goddamn moron, y'all?
John L., thank you so much for the super chat. They can handle our kids worse than they handle a domestic terrorist. You're right. I mean, remember that I think it was one of the officers that were up at the school that body slammed that black girl when she was in her desk. You would have thought she took out 10 people the way he went at her.
Or that black girl that they just put the knee in her neck because she was fighting another black girl in school. See, this, y'all, I noticed that y'all saying that we getting a lot more trolls than usual, right?
Yes, because you know what it is, they can't handle us saying anything negative about them. That bothers them enough to come and be a troll.
Right.
You know, we're supposed to watch our people get gunned down and come on here and say glowing things about them.
Yeah. So I just want y'all to notice that right now, these motherfuckers coming out in full, and look where they trying to come, y'all. I want y'all to notice yesterday when I went live, y'all noticed I even got some trolls that came in and they know the deal. I'm trying to explain to y'all. They know that we don't go to their news no more.
Yeah.
They know that we are think tanks. They know Lisa think tank. True Royal, think tank. Tariq, think tank. Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, Harvey, Nicole's View, those are think tanks.
Mm-hmm.
And they got to go to see how y'all talking, to see what. And
and then this is what they'll do. They'll go on their channel. Did you see what they were saying over there? I had a couple of them do that to me several times. They'll run and do a video on what you said over here and what they don't agree with. Oh my God. Well, get out of here with that crap. I really don't care. So Rida, Prophet, B1, thank you for the super chat. Blessings, B1. And Angel, thank you for the super sticker. Yeah, they're always, you notice how they always concerning themselves about what we say, but we're supposed to be nothing but a bunch of N-words. You notice that? We're nothing but a bunch of N-words, but they sure love concerning themselves over anything that we're doing.
Right. Or how we talking, or who we talking to. Yeah, feel too. That's another think tank. Let me tell you something, white folks. Let me explain something to y'all that y'all just don't get. The Caucasian news networks, Fox News, and motherfucker what? NBC, nothing but crackers. Look, all of them, we understand that they don't speak for us. We don't put no stock in anything that these Peckerwoods have to say. We only watch to get abreast on something that we may have missed. But when we want the truth, we don't listen to them. We just want to know what the event was. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Joseph Washington, thank you for the super sticker. I don't watch it because they put too much of what they think into the news instead of just reporting the news and let you form your own opinion. Just let me form my own damn opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Out there. Just let me form my own opinion.
Yeah, these crackers got to tell you how to
think. You're doing. I don't need all that extra stuff.
Man, I'm just at this point, man. We just gotta be vigilant, y'all. Y'all see, I say that all the time, and I know it sounds like a catchphrase. It's not a fucking catchphrase.
No. What he's saying can save your life, not a catchphrase.
Right. I want y'all to be vigilant, folks. Y'all, man, when you walk around, you see, oh, hey, man, that don't look right. You in the neighborhood, you see some Peckerwood you ain't never seen. One thing, black people, tell the truth. Black people, y'all know I'm not lying. If it's a white person that live in y'all neighborhood, y'all already know them motherfuckers. Y'all already know them. So no new white motherfucker should be boogieing through your neighborhood without you fucking knowing who they are.
I mean, and it's just like Chicago. You notice every time the shootings happen, all of a sudden the cameras in the city don't work. Okay. I mean, people must really think we're stupid.
That's the truth. Whenever something happened with us, none of the they were standing right next to a camera, but that one was malfunctioning. Let your black ass do something. Ain't no camera gonna ever malfunction.
You got that right. Boy, you ain't never lie.
Cameras never malfunction when black people do shit. Y'all ever notice that? His body camera's only off when he kills you. When you doing something, the body camera's on.
Tell it like it is. Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, I stay strapped. There you go.
That's right. Good job. And don't listen to none of these dumbass cowards telling you, well, you got to go get you a concealed carry to get you a gun. No, you don't. You just need to know the right nigga in the hood that can get you one. Get you one.
LVD, you got me remembering them dudes that used to be coming down the street and they selling guns out the back of their trunk.
Out the back of the trunk. I got them pistols.
They be showing you want this.
You want one of these, man? I got them for
over here too. They got
Right.
the gun, they got the ammo, they got everything.
They got everything. Trust me. Y'all stupid as you crazy as hell. You want to go to some gun store, get a gun, as far as I'm concerned. You supposed to get one from a nigga off the street that can't be traced. So when you have to hit a motherfucker, I ain't got no gun. I ain't never owned a gun. I don't know how he got shot. I threw the bullet at him.
I threw the bullet. It went in his arm. I just threw it.
Van Garner, guns are banned for law-abiding citizens wherever black people are, motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about? Again, let me repeat what Lisa said for you dumbasses out here who love white daddy and you need his permission to have a gun. Let me say something to you dumb ass niggas. To me, you niggas are the weakest link. You need a white man's permission to get your gun and walk around it. Stop being scared. So that means you need a white man permission to shoot a motherfucker who about to kill your motherfucking son. Get out of here, Cracker. The only person named Damien is you, Cracker Richie. Bye, Garrett, the Cracker Richie. Now, like I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted by this old fake Peckerwood troglodyte. Y'all, you do not want to buy a gun from the white man and his white ass store where, like in Virginia, they can just tell you, no, I'm not going to sell it to you.
I'm not going to sell to you. And we seen them videos.
Yeah. Stop with this, oh no, I'm going to go get my concealed carry. They can just easily say, nah, we don't want you to have it. Or what's up with some of us who got felonies on our record and we ain't supposed to carry guns? What we supposed to do? Just die?
Yeah, but you know what I notice? Some of them that get caught shooting, you ever notice they'll be on probation and their butts will still have a gun? It don't stop them from getting guns when they got criminal records.
Right. Yeah, exactly. They get guns with felons, with felonies on their record. This is about white supremacy. See, we got dick holders like Van Varner, who's probably a white guy, but he's out of this room now. We got dick holders like you who sit there and say, we got to go to the white man and get permission to shoot back. I don't need permission to shoot back. Guess what? Jail ain't as bad as the graveyard. I'll get a lawyer and we'll figure that shit out after I shoot the mass murderer.
Yeah. So we shall see. He should be back in court again, and he really, if anything, should get the death penalty, in my opinion. It should be nothing less than the death penalty.
Yeah. They talk about what the legal, right? The legal age to purchase a gun supposed to be 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he just got that, like I said, he got that gun right now. You niggas, look, like I keep saying, y'all can, like I keep saying, y'all can keep waiting. Now, New York don't have the death penalty, DC. I know. I know. I wish it did. All they can do is
did too.
Yeah. But guess what? Guess what do got the death penalty, y'all? Jail. If a motherfucker beats you to death, that's your penalty.
Mm-hmm.
He can still get the death penalty, y'all, if they put him in Gen Pop.
Yeah, he sure could.
Y'all
remember the dude that whipped on Dylan Roos, but he ended up getting commissary from so many people around the country after that. He bailed out of jail.
He bailed out of jail.
He got sold. That just go to show you there were a lot of people that was hating on Dylan Roos for what he did.
I disagree with somebody said he should get the needle or the chair. No, he should get the beating chair. He shouldn't get the needle and he shouldn't get the chair. That's too quick. That motherfucker need the beating chair.
What do they call that? The fist of justice.
Yes, the fist of justice chair. Sit that motherfucker in a chair and left hook that motherfucker chair. beat the shit out of him. Left hook his ass. Abiola Faletti, you must be African. In Texas, we have open carry. So what? It ain't legal for you to have it,
shooting
nigga.
didn't happen in Texas, so that's
Right.
really irrelevant to the conversation.
Right. And look, why they saying that shit, they sitting here crying about the white boy knocking on the door with a whip. Yeah, his father was exercising his open carry when the black dad knocked on the door. So y'all stop with this Texas got open carry. They also got white supremacist fucking legislation that will let white people shoot you and make you go to jail when you use your gun on one of them. So please stop. Stop it. Stop talking about what your state. Texas got concealed carry. It also got Ted Cruz and Vider, Texas. And conceal and carry didn't help none of them kids that was getting their ass oppressed by white kids. That concealed carry and that open carry shit ain't helped none of them.
Right. And Samuel Fisher, thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you.
I love y'all, but we gotta stop talking this goofy shit. We are under attack all across the country, and motherfucker, you don't have no rights. The only rights you got is the ones you willing to put your nut, grab your nuts and say, motherfucker, this is how it's gonna go with me. Stop talking this First Amendment, Second Amendment. Man, now none of that shit had you in mind. Yeah. Well, I'm wrong, Lisa. The Second Amendment did have you in mind. They wanted white people to carry guns so they could shoot you.
Exactly.
T-Bobo, what does homeschooling our kids got to do with a white man shooting our people in a grocery store? Can you please answer that?
And understand, people got to get food to eat. So they weren't doing nothing out of the ordinary. I could see if you were raising that point, if they were doing something out of the ordinary. People go shopping for food all the time. You know, homeschooling would not have saved these grown people that were shot. Many of these people were up in age. They were not school age.
Yeah, let me explain something to y'all in the chat room. LVZ don't play that shit. LVZ, you crazy. I don't take kindly to being called crazy. Ain't nothing fucking crazy about me. Understand that shit. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Derek Boston, thank you for the super sticker. And Jashawn Page, thank you for the super chat. Greetings. How are you? I wonder when Letitia James, Attorney General, come out on this shooting. Oh, Letitia James is useless. Please. I mean, and what is she really going to say? Now, the governor did speak, but Letitia James, don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Okay, that's all I'm saying. She's just another coonette sitting in a high position. That's it. You ain't gonna get nothing out of that woman.
Right. That like, yeah, people talk about what Letitia James gonna do. Not a motherfucking thing. This an open and shut case.
If you remember, LVZ, I know you remember this. Do y'all remember before the Asian crime bill came up, Letitia James was the one that set up a hotline, a racial hotline for Asians to call in if they were on the streets getting attacked, you know, racially. When the city complained, all of a sudden she said, oh, anybody can call. But she was doing that specifically for Asians.
Right. And we only been
remember that, right?
Yeah, I remember that because remember I said, ain't this a bitch? Yusef Hawkins and every other black person that's been killed in New York since the early 80s by the police, and they ain't think of one hotline for our black ass.
Right.
But if Asians feel bad, come on over here, eat some pork yacht and call me. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you and the pork yacht.
Yeah. But that's what she did. So that right there should tell you where her mind is.
Yeah, Letitia James ain't shit, but with that bitch sitting there egg roll, egg roll cooning. Show that egg roll cooning and shit. We don't make egg rolls. That's why she ain't doing shit for us. Shit, black people. If Asian people can get a hotline for 1 year worth of shit, what the fuck should they? We all supposed to have our own personal psychiatrist.
You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, look at the examples of what she has done in the past when it comes to race. I think it's safe to say she ain't gonna do too much of nothing in this case.
Right.
Derek Boston, thank you again for the super chat. They gon' protect him. Yeah, they're protecting him now. Trust me, he ain't in no gen pop. They got him isolated somewhere in that prison. They got him isolated. Trust me, they're protecting him now. Do you remember when Derek Chauvin first went to jail? They made all the black COs get off of the floor, and he was protected by only white COs in the prison. See, that it doesn't matter. They're gonna always look out for their own.
Do you see this faggot in the
Wait. Suck my balls. And I know you're not one of my regular subscribers. You know, you just around being an annoyance. LVZ is a convicted felon. Don't listen to his ignorance. Get your CCW and get you a Kit Kat legally. You know what? I wouldn't care. Let me just make this straight. I wouldn't care if LVZ was a felon. And let me explain why. How many black men go to jail in this country that never committed a crime? We see exonerations every day. Y'all will throw felonies on people that never committed a crime. And if he is, it wouldn't change nothing about how I feel about him. Not a damn thing. He will still be here, plain and simple.
Hey, Lisa, but let me go ahead and say that to this dumbass fool. What? Hey, look, it don't matter. You see, I got my gun and I ain't had to wait, bitch ass. And like my man Mark Upton just said, if you have a concealed carry or not, you goddamn fool, Philando Castile did everything right and got killed.
Sure did.
You stupid motherfucker.
So did Amir Locke. They came in his house and invaded on him. He did what any man with a gun would do. He thought he was being invaded, and he got the gun and tried to defend himself.
But Lisa, this the funny shit about these nobody, nothing ass Negroes. Let me tell you the funny shit about LVZ is a felon, bitch. So is Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Eat a dick. I be one. I be one. So what? I don't feel that stick. Most black people in America got some type of criminal jacket on them. So, yeah, I'm a convicted felon, but I'm still strapped up. And I don't need no CCW, bitch boy. I don't need the white man's validation. I don't got to wait 5 weeks after I gave these crackers my money to get my gun. I can just call my homie and say, this is what I want. And I have my shit in a matter of hours. Maybe you shouldn't be such a bitch and you could have it the same way. Bitch ass.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I know you don't, but I still got to
y'all
give you
stick all kinds of fake charges on black men in America and been doing it from day one. So no, you can't come to somebody like me talking about so-and-so's a convicted felon. Fuck all of that.
Yeah.
Fuck all of that.
And take your little $4.99 broke ass somewhere. You $4.99 ass nigga. Take your little $4.99 ass on. Fuck you. And your little chump change. Look, we appreciate what everybody else do except
I have friends. I got friends that have been put in prison for stupid shit. So I know all too well about that stuff. And no, it don't stop me from being friends or interacting with somebody because I know what your system is like. Get the hell out of here. I don't care if he robbed someone last night, I'm still gonna deal with them.
And besides, Lisa know if I robbed somebody last night, it was your white ass mama. I laid that bitch on the bitch. Give me that. Shut up, bitch. Kick her right in her head. Say, look, bitch, put some more raisins in a mother. Put some more raisins in some potato salad. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Do it again. Hey.
No. See, no, you talking to the wrong one now. What you want me to do? LVZ's a felon. Oh shit, LVZ, get off of my damn panel, man. You a felon. What you think I'm gonna do? Get the hell out of here.
I can't be around you. You gonna bring ruination to her. I can't be around no foolishness like this, LVZ.
So no, I'm not about that.
Lisa,
right.
you post say, LVZ, now get on away from here with this criminal foolishness.
You gone now. You gone now.
Go on and get. Go on and get, you felonious.
No,
you felonious.
I know the deal. I do them stories. Man sitting in jail 20, 30, 40, 50 years and had the evidence that they didn't do the crime and put them in there anyway. So no, you can't come around me with that stuff.
Right. What I tell people? I tell people all the time what I was arrested for. I tell you all the time, I was locked up for the same shit the government doing, selling weed. Fuck you talk about? I don't feel that stick. Why? Cause shit, they doing it right now. The only difference is they said it was legal for them, not me. Man, fuck them.
Yeah. So no, that you gonna have to do better than that. You got to do way better than LVZ as a felon. You didn't even scratch the surface with that dumb crap.
Right. We got Peckerwood in here say, is this a black KKK meet? Did we hang anybody yet? How many crosses did we burn?
Now, what? Let me ask everybody in my comment section. Who in here have a desire to be like the KKK?
Right.
Who in here got the desire to be like them? You act like we want to be like you. We don't want to be nothing like you. Get the hell out of here.
Right.
Oh, yeah. How many of you want to be just like the KKK and you're in here? Get out of here with that crap.
Thank you. Yeah, again, you motherfuckers, y'all think we stupid as y'all. We're not as dumb as y'all. Let me go and say,
if we were plotting something, you think we're gonna come on YouTube to talk about it? Come on,
right?
You
come
can't
on,
be
man.
That stupid.
Well, I mean, yes, you can, Lisa, if you one of them, because ain't that what dude just did? He went right on social media and told you everything he was going to do. But of course, you gotta have police and government protection. And when you got police and government protection, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm really tired of y'all in this joint. I told you we got a lot of trolls in here.
Yeah, well, we always, when it's a hot topic, we always do. Mark Saul McGee, thank you for the super sticker. And it just go to show you, look at the level of stupidity. You paid me money to call LVZ a felon. Man, please, you can't make this shit up.
That's a high IQ, Lisa. That's a high IQ. That's a high IQ, Lisa. That's what we be talking about right there. You paid $5 to tell us some shit I already knew. You paid $5 to tell us some shit. Motherfuckers in here like, tell us some shit we don't know. We know that. We don't care. Do you understand? Let me go ahead and say this for all you haters. The people in this chat room that you're looking at, they love me. Because they know I love them. I tell them that all the time. So you can do that with somebody else, but you can't do that with this one. Some other black man might feel that stick, just not this one. So you're gonna have to try that with some other brother, not this one.
Yeah, I mean, look, we got some simpleton YouTube creators that probably would fall for anything, but that ain't over here.
That ain't over here. Yeah. I don't even associate them with them. They wear tap shoes. Y'all know I don't talk to people with tap shoes.
Mm-hmm.
What is that on your feet? Oh, get on away from me. Get on away from me. You guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And see, you know, and y'all be on them channels trying to act like we causing all the problems in America. No, we're not. No, we're not. And see, those people would be alive if somebody would have just mind their own damn business and stop taking their frustration and their failures out on Black people. Just because he's a fuck up in life, don't come to our hood and shoot people.
Yeah. Look, if you really listen to the manifesto, it was all about him being a fucking failure and his whiteness wasn't working for him. So I'm going to go to a Black neighborhood and kill a bunch of Black people. If you really read that manifesto, a lot of that shit was, I am a white, from what they read this morning, a lot of the shit basically was, I'm a white failure. Immigrants are coming, taking jobs, and I'm going to kill these Black people. Now, he
spoke about the low birth rate.
Right.
Who's responsible for that? Nobody in that store was responsible for the low birth rate.
And if y'all think about it, y'all, he complained about all of that shit. A lot of that shit ain't had nothing to do with Black people. But who was the first people he came to shoot?
Yep. And you remember what Dylan Roof wrote? Oh, they're taking their women. Y'all remember that? Taking their women. Okay, well, even if that's the case, nobody at that church took your women.
And remember what Dylan Roof said to all my religious people, I'm going to give you a reason to pray. Y'all remember that too. See, that's when a lot of people be coming at me, LVZ, you ain't religious, you don't believe no. Well, when you got white people who don't believe in shit and they killing our ass, man, I think, you know, I ain't saying that you don't gotta believe in God, but it's time to put that moral shit away. You gotta be, if you gonna win a war, you got to be as dirty as the motherfuckers you fight. If they willing to use chemical weapons on you, you can't be going, oh no, we gonna take the high road. Well, you're just gonna die. If he used one chemical weapon, you use two. That's how we supposed to go. Right now, my inner being, the high power tells me, man, get back harder than they get at you. Get back harder than they get at you. So if they clap you, you got to clap them and not get caught. You got to get back harder than they get you. If they smack you upside the head, you got to go smack 3 upside the head and not get caught. Get them harder than they get you. It cannot be a point that you're not willing to go when it comes to fighting this war.
Shirley Miles, thank you so much for the super sticker. And if I skipped anybody, please don't get offended. Sometimes they don't put it up on the screen for me to see it. And I know, you know, some of you might have given and I didn't say nothing, but I know they're doing that on purpose. So if you did give and I did not say your name, thank you. I do deeply appreciate it.
But we never gonna win no damn war if we scared to fight as hard or as dirty as the motherfuckers we fight. We got to. That's why I'm sitting here saying, hey man, it don't matter if you can get a concealed carry, because Kyle Rittenhouse didn't have one. That's why I'm saying that to you. Kyle Rittenhouse didn't have one.
He was still 17 years old.
He was still 17. He wasn't even supposed to have a damn gun. They overlooked all of that. Is that gonna happen to you? Probably.
And you saw how that judge was. He was
Exactly.
acting as a defense attorney.
Exactly. Now, is that gonna happen for you? I got.
LVZ, you're breaking up a little.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I
Can
can
you hear me now, Lisa?
Yes.
I'm about to say it might not happen the same way for us, of course, but I got enough faith in Black people that if
it's happening again, LVZ.
Okay, let me see if I can. Now, Lisa.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm about to say.
Yes, I can.
We gotta feel like, look, if some shit like that went down, yes, enough faith in Black people. I might go to jail, but y'all gonna get me out.
Yeah.
I got enough faith in Black people. Hey, I'm not gonna be here my whole life for killing a motherfucker who was trying to kill other people. I'll take my little illegal weapons charge. I'll take that. While you sitting there, you can see a jury. I'm going to take a legal weapons charge and save some lives if I can.
Yes. Thank you, Queen L. I think. Thank you for the super sticker.
Maybe sitting up here talking this old goofy shit. You still got to go through them to get the conceal and carry. What if they say, "Oh no, you didn't pass it. We don't want to give you one." Then what you gonna do? You just gonna sit there like a bitch and say, "I guess I can't get one because they won't legally let me do it." Man, fuck you. All right, okay, I can't have it. Okay. Yeah, I can't have it. Yeah, all right. That's what's so funny. You know what's so funny, Lisa? These same motherfuckers that be talking that conceal and carry, they talk Second Amendment rights, right? But they never seem to say this, right? If the Second Amendment is actually a right, why do you need a permit? Because you don't need no right to speak. Freedom of speech, that's a right. You don't need no right to speak. You don't need no permit. You don't need no, I need a public permit to speak. If you want to, you can go outside right now and have a big ass sermon. That's freedom of speech. Well,
D said 10. He gave me a super chat towards the new LVC new phone.
Thank you, Brody. I don't need a new phone. I actually got a new phone. We just need to be in a better area. That's all. But thank you. Look, thank you. I appreciate you looking out. But the phone ain't break up like that. The phone broke up because I'm in a bad area.
Semester Hobson, thank you so much for the super sticker. Yeah, I mean, look, it is what it is, but we'll see what happens over the next few times this guy got to make a court appearance and the kind of things they're going to say. But for the most part, this country don't like going above and beyond when it's us. Let's be real, they don't.
Yeah. They like
and if y'all remember when Dylan Roof went to court, didn't the judge say pray for the families and pray for Dylan Roof's family too? Do y'all remember that?
Dylan Roof family. He got thrown off the case for saying that.
But y'all remember that, right? D Spence, thank you for the super chat. Lisa and LVZ are the truth. This is what the truth sound like. Like LVZ said, we have to be vigilant. We are the only ones who will protect us. Yeah, you got that right. Because you can already see the politicians don't want to do SWAT for us. They don't want to give you qualified immunity. They don't want to get rid of qualified immunity. They don't want to give us a crime bill. And Joe Biden already said, and I put a video out yesterday, that he wants to hire even more cops across the country.
Here's the deal. I'm going to hire more cops to beat the shit out of Black people. Don't worry. They're not coming after you. They're coming after those niggas. Here's the deal. That's basically what he said. Remember, he said he don't want to defund the police; he want to refund the police. And we can see after yesterday that it's a good thing he is, because they're gonna stop crime. Oh, that's right.
They sure didn't stop that crime, did they?
Not at all. Not at all. And that's another thing. They killing me with this. Hold up. Stan the Rams fan. Pookie got all the smoke for their own. Jabroni, I wish y'all stopped worrying about Pookie and Ray Ray. I mean, why y'all niggas sound as stupid as the police? Y'all expecting y'all trying to hold people that y'all think are criminals to the pedestal of heroes. Come on, man. Lisa just said that shit to y'all earlier, man. Why are y'all talking about gangbangers and other black people? This has nothing to do. I am amazed that a white man just killed a bunch of black people in a black neighborhood, and all y'all can talk about is the black people who didn't do nothing about it.
Right.
Well, you're one of them. You're one of them.
Right. And the thing is, what do you have to say about the guy that committed an actual murder on multiple people?
Right.
I mean, you're talking about Pookie and Ray Ray. That means absolutely nothing in this situation.
Exactly. Look at Stan. Look at Stan. Stan telling the truth right there. Black people checking other black people, but won't bust a grape. That's the truth. Black people is out here talking about what other black people need to do, but they ain't about to do nothing. Come on, man. We got to stop sitting here worrying about, man, Pookie ain't do. Where was Pookie and Ray Ray? Nah, nigga, where was you?
And Ray Ray don't do nothing. I mean, they didn't do nothing before this incident.
Why you waiting for them to do something now? Exactly. So if you want to say anything,
and when did Pookie and Ray Ray become the protectors of
the
our community? When?
Right.
When did that start happening?
Right. Right. They never been a protector of our community. Look, can I ask you all a question? How come when a mass shooting happen, when white people shoot white people, they'll never start talking about, oh man, where Jeffrey Dahmer at? Where's Dahmer?
Yeah, where's son of Sam at?
Where the son of Sam at? We're here. He got all that smoke for us, but he ain't doing nothing to us. Come on, man. Really, that's what y'all niggas sound like, though. Lisa, you'll never hear that. Where's Jeffrey Dahmer when you need him? Where's John Wayne Gacy? Where's Ed Buck? And nobody, you don't hear white folks saying that. Why? They normally blame whoever do the shit. But Pookie
and Ray Ray don't need no lessons on using power tools. They just like using it on people that look like them.
On them, yeah. Look,
they don't need no lessons in that.
Right. You don't need no lesson. He know how to use the power.
I'm just wondering why you think Pookie and Ray Ray are the police of the black community. That's what I'm trying. When you know that's not what they are.
Thank you. That's all we asking y'all. Look, why are all of a sudden we holding Pookie and Ray Ray to this mythical standard?
And when have you ever seen them come out and roll up on somebody that's committing a crime in the community? They have never done that.
Right. You gotta get that shit up out of here. You don't never see them doing that. The fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all trying to turn this shit into. See, to me, Lisa, I'm gonna go and say it to me, because the men that's saying that to me, y'all niggas sound like a bunch of cowards. Because what it sounds like to me is you don't want to take responsibility. Because I know the first thing I said when I saw, man, I wish I was there. I would have. But I'm saying I wish I was there. I wasn't wishing Pookie and Ray Ray. With Pookie and Ray Ray, y'all niggas sound scared. When something happen, y'all.
Pookie and Ray Ray, I can tell you what they even do here. If them people were dead, they'd be like, "Oh, let's go see what they got in their wallet."
Let's go see what they have. I'm about to say. They don't need the money.
They wouldn't be in there helping nobody except for themselves.
Right, but themselves. And y'all expect, and now all of a sudden they the paragons of virtue. They the guys that's gonna save the community. No.
Yeah.
What's wrong with us taking the responsibility and saying, man, I wish I heard that shit when I was driving to work. I would have drove over there and shot his ass down myself. That's how men supposed to talk. Even the white supremacists don't say that. The white supremacists say we all need guns, so a good guy with guns can stop a bad guy with guns. They don't go, hey man, I wish General Schwarzkopf was here. Why he don't never jump out? He be blowing people up overseas, but he can't blow nobody up over here. Come on, man. Y'all niggas sound weak. Really, y'all do. Y'all sound weak.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, don't try to fantasize about Pookie and Ray Ray and have them at the status that they were never in the first place.
Like Pookie go sit there. Pookie been selling crack to his own mother, and now he gonna give a fuck about somebody else.
Yeah, he's not gonna show up on the. Yeah, Pookie and Ray Ray ain't gonna show up on the scene and be Meteor Man. Okay, it ain't gonna happen.
Right. See, we be. Look, some client, you posting the gun? No, I didn't post the gun. I got a picture of me with my gun. That's not posting a gun, you stupid fuck. It's a picture of me with my gun. And if you come knock on this door, you can meet that gun face to face. If you come knock on my door, like Three's Company, you can have a face-to-face meeting with Mr. Mossberg. I don't think you're gonna like what he got to say to your ass, though. That's all I'm gonna say to you. How about that? How about that? Since you worry about what the fuck, oh, you supposed to do? Damn right. You motherfucker right. Because I want motherfuckers to know it's not a game with me. It is not a game with me. And when I drive out, I got my pistol with me too. Know why? It's not a game with me. Because when I go grocery shopping, goddamn it, everybody gonna be safe. Know why? Because I'm headshotting your headshots.
Yeah, and y'all, even when our men are heroic, y'all remember that black guy that was in the military and he was up at the mall and it was a shootout and he was trying to help people get to safety and the cops came up on the scene and shot him to death?
Yep.
You know, even when you trying to save people, they come and automatically believe you're the villain.
And then, hold on, Lisa. Yeah, he saved the motherfucker. The police killed him, but Lisa, just yesterday, while we sitting there talking, they talk about Pookie and Ray Ray. That black cop that got killed, that was the security guard. Well, shit, he shot the motherfucker.
Yeah, he did.
He hit him. He hit him. The problem was that motherfucker was able to buy a Kevlar vest with those steel plates. Now, let you walk around with a Versace vest that looked like a bulletproof vest. You got some explaining to do. This white guy got to walk around with a vest. He got to buy a vest, and nothing happened. That's white supremacy. Because let y'all know something. If LV buys a motherfucker bulletproof vest off the internet, you know what's gonna show up at the door before the vest? An agent. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Come here, nigger. Nigger, what are you doing with this vest, nigger? Come here. Come with us. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I didn't. What did I do wrong? Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Look, y'all remember those Georgia cops that went on that bus messing with that lacrosse team from Delaware State? They
Yep.
gave them more hell than they gave this mass shooter.
Yep.
And they didn't find nothing on them women. They didn't
find
find nothing
on
on
them. And then they doubled down on why they did it. Say, oh no, that was cool. We should have did that.
Right.
I don't know if y'all saw that, but they doubled down on it and said that they was justified for doing what they did. So
yeah,
right. But I guess niggas was saying, why Pookie and Ray Ray ain't shooting the police to get them?
Yeah, they could have been on the road behind that bus just in case something happened. They could have been there.
Yeah, because they ain't got no job, so they could just drive behind the school. Because that's what Pookie and Ray Ray does. They drive around protecting schools. If you niggas don't sit down, there's some idiot just put in the chat room, Lisa, we need to think about homeschooling our kids. Yeah, what does that got?
These were grown-ups that were shopping at a supermarket. Homeschooling your kids would not have saved their life. Okay, I understand where you're coming from, but we're not talking about that. And how is homeschooling your kids going to save these folks that got killed?
Hey, I love some of our people, but some of y'all been living in a lead paint area, haven't y'all? It's the truth. Tell the truth. Some of y'all
been eating them paint chips.
Yeah, eating them paint chips. And that shit done fucked your brain up. You saying just any old dumb shit. Maybe we should homeschool our kids.
Master H, thank you for the super chat. You said, damn, I was just about to order a vest too. LOL. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Shoot.
Order that shit. Don't worry about it. Look, the agent can kiss your ass. He gonna show up at your house though. But he can kiss your ass. You paid for it. You should get it. I'm saying, I don't know if I can get none of that shit. They ain't gonna let me get no vest.
I don't know. That dude that's selling them guns out of his car, he may have one.
Yeah. Come here, home. What you need, home?
Yeah.
Hey,
well, y'all, I'm so glad everybody came. We just needed to talk and get this all out on our chest because, you know, we're going to always have a different perspective from the mainstream news in this country when our people get taken out like this. So it's always a good release so that we can air out and put out in the universe how we feel. And not the mainstream news, because like LVC said, they don't speak for us.
Oh, you have a bunch of them motherfucking Sambo neck bone eating motherfuckers sitting up there talking about people of color when nothing but black people got killed.
Yeah, and Ocelot 108, thank you for the super sticker. And I love ocelots. Those are beautiful cats.
Yeah.
So y'all be careful. And like LVZ said, you have a real conversation with your children about what America is really like. Stop taking these old fake out pictures. Don't have your kids all up in the school Monday morning talking about where's Pookie and Ray Ray. You know, sort all of that mess out and tell them the truth. Tell them the truth about what this country is all about. If you want to do something for your kids, that's the best thing on this earth. You could do is tell them the truth.
Real talk right there, y'all. The best thing you can do. Be 100 with your fucking kids. Because guess what? If you don't tell them, they're going to show them.
Yeah. And please don't send them out here acting like, you know, they don't have a real sense of reality and they think things are a certain way. Because I get tired of looking at parents when an incident go down. I can't believe this happened. You can't believe it happened. You know, or this is 2022. How could this happen? Come on, y'all.
Well, you ain't see in 2021 when kneeling on a nigga neck.
Yeah.
2020,
right on camera.
Yeah, this 2022. I can't believe this time.
Onika, what were you gonna say before you go, Lisa? What are you trying to say? I'll patiently wait for you to get it all out.
Yeah, what was you saying, Nick?
Yes, I mean, it's not right for you to keep sending your kids out in this world, and they don't know that things can happen because of the color of their skin. It doesn't have to be any other reason, and they need to know that.
Right.
And,
Right.
and get in the habit of telling your kids if something goes down at school, even if the teacher or principal or nobody contacts you at the school, they should contact you immediately. Get to a
Right.
phone, or if they got a cell phone, make those kids call you, because I notice a pattern of them not calling Black parents. And, we can correct that if we get our kids to understand you get to a phone or you call me on your cell immediately if something happens.
Exactly. That's exactly what you do. You supposed to gang your kids up to let them know that no matter what happened, call you. Call
Right.
you. Don't talk to them. Don't answer no questions. Call my father. Call my mother.
Right. Okay.
And yeah,
All right. Onika, I'm still waiting for you to respond. I don't know if maybe it's long. I don't know.
I'm good.
It's time to keep ourselves safe and keep our babies safe.
Right. And I see a lot of y'all asking me in the chat room because they shadow banned me on this channel, so y'all can't see my actual channel. It's LVZ NBA Talk on YouTube. That's my channel name, LVZ NBA Talk. I have to hide it under a basketball channel because if I actually do a political channel, Lisa will tell you, by the time I get 3,000 subs, they're gonna take me down.
Yeah.
That,
M400 2019. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks, Lisa and LVZ. I had to give more. Thank you. Thank you.
well, appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. But yeah, y'all. Yeah, for those who asking, because I see y'all asking in the chat room, it's LVZ NBA Talk. I'm shadow banned to hell, so you but you
Yeah.
will see.
And they
Yeah.
do that a lot. They do that a
Bye-bye.
lot. Because I mean, even some of my videos, LVZ, some of them, I'd be looking and I'm like, how come I didn't get more views on that? And I realized, yeah, people ain't seeing that video. That's why.
Yeah, and then they shadow banned. Like one time, they shadow banned me from your joint. I hit the light, went back, came back. The light was taken off. All of that.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
All right, Onika, I don't know what's going on, hon, but I gotta go. You can send me an email on whatever you have to say. I tried to wait to see, because you were asking, before I go, and I'm still here waiting. And you said my king loves your videos, and I just got remarried at Lisa Cabrera. Well, congratulations on getting remarried. I hope you're happy. That's a beautiful thing. All right. Everybody, please enjoy the rest of your day. If any more developments happen with this story, we can either come back together or I'll put a video out, or maybe LVZ can invite me over on his channel. We can talk over there.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I can do it now. I know how to do it with this new phone, Lisa.
Okay, cool. So maybe the next one, if any updates come out, we can
we'll do that
go
on our
over to LVZ's channel.
Yep, and we can cuss everybody out.
And what I'll do, just to make sure we got a big crowd over there, I'll put it in the community tab and let everybody know where to go and what time to be there.
Yep.
And then y'all can also subscribe. You can also subscribe while you're over there.
Exactly. Y'all stay vigilant. We love y'all. Be careful. And like I say, any peckerwood in your neighborhood, press that motherfucker out like John Thompson. What you doing here? Why you here? Who you know? How long you plan on being here? What made you pick over here?
Or just be just like Karen. Get out of my neighborhood. Get out of my, just like Karen.
Yep, just like, just go straight Karen. Get the fuck out my neighborhood.
Get out of my neighborhood. You can do the Karen thing.
Damn right.
All right, y'all. Shalom.
Shalom, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.